Good evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone, Conversations with the Ancients. I'm Priscilla, and my friend Heather's over here to my left.
Hi.
And tonight we have the lovely Valerie from Illumination Portal to illuminate us. How did you like that?
Oh my gosh. Illuminated. Yeah, that's we
Hey,
just threw some sage. So hi.
yeah, there was a lot of smoke going on in front of that screen for a bit. Hi, Chris Cassidy, Diane G, Karen Doyle, Jenny, Laura Hammond Davis, Mary Ellen. Oh, and Diana. Yay.
Hey,
Diana.
Everybody. Oh, I got to shuffle my cards. I didn't get that done.
Oh, all of these beautiful souls. Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, let's learn more about that new moon in Virgo. That's going to be good for all of us, I'm sure.
You want to
We all are pulling a card for the show for the evening. So
I love that music too, Laura Hammond. That's Heather's daughter. Can you believe it's gorgeous? I love that music. I just love it. I can listen to it.
She wrote it specifically for us.
That's so cool.
Specifically for this channel.
Yes.
Gave us enough to vary it, all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
Being a mom, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
You know, I love it too, though. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah. It is beautiful.
Her voice is so amazing. Good evening, Carolina.
Hi, Carolina.
I pulled a card, but it wasn't for the show. It was for me. And when I pulled another card, again, it was for me, but not the show. So I pulled another one from a different day, and it says personal power and inner strength.
Oh, I love it. Virgo.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to throw mine all over the floor. So I'm putting them back together. Go ahead and start reading, you guys. What cards?
I had Raven, and she picked all these cards. She kept picking too, and I said, "Well, just leave them in a stack." So I know which ones were first. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Go ahead. I mean, if you want to go on, Heather.
Well, Heather, do you want to talk any more about that?
No, the ones that were for me were
cool.
Talking to me. I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, all right. Well, I actually pulled three. I don't know why. But I've got the Green Man. And then I got Green Man, which is about synergy. Then I pulled the Wolf, which is about instinct. So that's like balancing your instinct, your inner self with whatever else is going on. And be sure and nurture both of those things to find that balance, which is Gaia and nurturing. So we also need to, part of that nurturing is grounding to Gaia and involving Gaia in all of this, because these are all cards of the earth.
And Virgo's an earth sign, right?
And then Virgo's an earth sign. So there you go.
Did you want to take 3 deep breaths? How we feeling? Everybody want to take 3 deep breaths? I don't know why I'm feeling like a
yoga instructor.
Okay, let's do it. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, Sparky, all of our guides, guardians, angels, dragons, elementals, beings of the highest vibration of unconditional love and truth. Thank you for being here with us, assisting us on our next best step. We love you. Thank you so much.
And so it is. Thank you. So tonight we're going to talk about the new moon in Virgo. Of course,
go ahead.
Also a dozen other things. I'm just putting this up for a minute to talk first. While people are coming in, I thought I'd just take a second. But
it's beautiful. Look how Priscilla makes these slideshows all the time. They're just gorgeous. I mean, she does it like lightning fast too. I am so slow. But
anyway, I'll take that down. That's just to remind everybody what we're going to be talking about tonight. And then we'll put you back up top. There you go.
We have a very powerful day tomorrow, which is the day before the new moon. And we had the 6 planets on Friday night. That Friday? No, on what day am I on? Oh my God. Yeah. Friday night. And they were all in a line. Then Venus went into Libra. Now tomorrow morning, Uranus goes retrograde, but he stations. He's a real slow mover. And when he stations to stop, to go backwards from our vantage point, it's because he's shock, surprises, lightning, instant flashes. I can't even think. A lot of abrupt energy, right? So I feel just that alone would have been enough for tomorrow. But then, like, I want to say about 7 hours later, Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius, but he goes back to Capricorn, 29 degrees of Capricorn. And he'll stay there until November 18th. Then it goes back to Aquarius. So there's going to be a tough couple months because of that. But Virgo, the new moon in Virgo, is asking us to get in alignment internally. Virgos are day-to-day structures and the things that we do.
Get organized, that sort of thing.
Work out. It's all about your health, right? Your health, and this is mental health, emotional health, physical health.
That's interesting. I just started back doing Pilates last week.
Nice.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I think we do that. I want to take that so bad. I think we instinctively do things like that. That we start aligning things.
All of a sudden, I started back for no particular reason. Just
I forget what day now. Mercury went station direct. Right now, he's fast, so we don't really feel him. But doesn't mean that we don't. He's still in Leo, but he's not going to be out of shadow until September 14th. But we have a huge month, and that's what all these sides are for. But I wanted to just go over what tomorrow is, because tomorrow's powerful. And if it feels off, or you feel wonky, or you feel jacked up and got energized, there's a reason for it.
And just that kind of everything you've been saying kind of talks about this card. We need to use our inner strength. We need our personal power to keep our cool.
Because that Pluto going back into Capricorn is going to really expose the things. And this is the last degree, and this is the last time he's going to be in there for 248 years, and he goes into Aquarius November 18th for 20 years.
Good.
But this Capricorn, what we've seen since 2008, the top 3%, the biggest transfer of wealth. I mean, we could go on and how distorted that was. Now, a lot of good things happen, but let's face it, if a certain small percentage of people have all the money and the power, what is that for everybody else? So
slavery.
Yeah.
Basically,
right? So this is going to show the things that we, to me, is what I'm getting, is it's going to show the things. I don't know if we'll be shocked, because we all have these conversations and we meet together and do things like that. But I just heard, you'll even be shocked too. So, things are going to be coming out of the woodwork and out of the underbelly and all the nasties, right? But it ends by November 19th. And then it's Aquarius. What's Aquarius, when we go back, Pluto and Aquarius, is going to be solution-oriented for the freedom of all, for the fairness of all. So that's important to note.
Right.
No matter what goes on, this and we have that new moon in Virgo starts eclipse season on September 17th. There'll be a full moon in Pisces eclipse, and that's kind of getting ourselves aligned. Okay, of course, spiritually and psychically, and all of our skills and abilities and things like that. But it's also asking, whatever's hanging around in your imagination, in your field, and it's not helping you go forward, eclipse it. Let it go. so.
Eclipse it. I like that. Eclipse it. That's a good way to let it go.
It really is. I like it. It's going to be an interesting next few months. I'm actually quite excited about it, to see how it all unfolds and to see the things that do come up. And we all know this, we won't know everything behind the scenes either. So, that, and because now, when Biden supported Kamala for the presidency, that really jumped the timeline. We did. And it feels so hopeful and so good out there. But I feel
so much better.
Doesn't it? And I feel like if that changed the trajectory of
everything
of the voting. So I still think they'll be trying to, even if he's even alive or around by then, trying to say, the recounts and the things like that. So that's
going to be issues.
Yeah. So
does that go with what the sky says too, that there's going to be issues?
Yeah, it does. That's why, like, I'm going out to January, February, where that is finally once and for all taken care of, But it might seem like that long, it might seem like we're waiting, but just know that's the outcome. To me, there's no way. I mean, this is Pluto and this is Aquarius. And once it's back together, there's no way. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius, we had the French Revolution. We had the Enlightenment era. I mean, you can see a lot of those themes are kind of going on now.
Yeah.
And I never knew this about the French Revolution. It was the start of, there was never a middle class before that. It was just the very basics, beginnings of it. But that's where the middle class came from. So everybody was getting a piece of the pie. Everybody was getting to live, so I'm excited about it. What's Diana saying? Yeah, and our Constitution was written into.
That's right.
Thank you, Diana. There's so much stuff in my head. There's just so many cool things. And let me say this about the Pluto in Capricorn before we go. The day he went in to Capricorn in 2008 was the day of the
stock market. I mean, the housing,
the crash. Yeah. No,
I
can't think of the word.
Yeah.
So
interesting. I wonder what's going to crash this time.
Right. Well, it to me, the way I get the information, that was like a shot across the bow, like get your stuff in alignment, do it right, or if you want to drag it out and basically steal is what you're doing from hardworking people. So I don't think Pluto's going to have any mercy, really, on those structures, because those systems are going to be restructured. And I'm talking about stuff I don't really understand. I can see it. Day trading.
What are you talking about?
Me?
Right now, planes are just dropping out of the sky, one yesterday and one today.
Where?
I don't know anything about that.
That's been going on. I think when a magnetic level gets a certain weird, because we're having a KP index of 4 today. I think when that happens, that one that fell out of Brazil, did you see that? That was awful.
No.
That was about
a month
ago. I'll send it to you if you really want to see it. It was awful.
No, I don't need to see it. I just think it's awful. I think Jane says, I think our Declaration of Independence was channeled, and the only failing was allowing slavery. Maybe this energy will get it right.
That's right. So it's upgrading.
It's good. Mr. BBB latest. Okay. And there was a crash today from Gina. And they're just dropping out of the sky is what's happening? So their magnetics are off or whatever?
I think.
I'm not surprised with all that.
I don't think anyone's
electrical
saying
energy that we're getting, these geomagnetic storms we've been
Right.
getting, up to a KP9 we've had recently.
Yeah, today I think was 4 or a 5. I'm getting ready to check.
I haven't looked today. I've been out most of the day.
But
and it's not making a big splash in the news.
No, you have to know where to look.
I was going to say, I think it's being downplayed, hidden. Yes,
maybe so.
yeah. They're hiding a lot of things. That's why that just goes with my point.
Yes,
we're not going to know that the underbelly, backdoor things that are being shut down. It's probably better for us that we don't. But let me see if I can find this.
I think we'll know what we need to know.
Right. I agree 100% with that. There's
either through our guides or through other means.
Right. I just want to see the vibrations start rising, and we could feel that with Kamala. We could feel that change. That's just the beginning.
I mean, within 12 hours, I felt that change.
Right.
Craziest thing I ever felt.
Yeah.
It was a cool experience.
Except when Obama came in, and I did feel that with Obama. I really thought he was going to come in and change a lot of things, but
he was too nice. He wouldn't get after him.
Mm-hmm.
He was just too nice. She doesn't have that. She knows better. She knows better. She's a bulldog.
Yes, she is. Thank God. Thank God. I'm trying to see if I can find this real quick. But yeah, to me, the magnetics get wonky and planes just, you know how the energy it's directing to one spot on the globe when that happens. I'm surprised.
Well, yeah, there's always hotter spots on the globe than others.
Right.
When those waves hit us, for sure.
It's crazy. I mean, and who's to say? They probably know more than we know, but they're not telling us. I can't find her, of course. So anyway, did you want to start the slides?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. Go for it, Heather.
Rare 6-planet parade. Okay. A rare and highly auspicious alignment of 6 planets on August 28th. That was a while ago. Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus. They closed the intense energetics of August just before the onset of the eclipse season. This magical celestial portal is forming a unique celestial tapestry, weaving together the diverse energies of these planetary archetypes in unity and alignment, and creating the unique energy signature. Mercury brings swift downloads of cosmic information. Mars infuses this alignment with a surge of assertive energy. Jupiter is bringing the activations of profound spiritual and material abundance. Saturn is facilitating the clearing of old energetic patterns. Neptune is deepening our connection to the unseen and enhancing our intuition. And Uranus is activating sudden shifts and unexpected breakthroughs. So expect galactic activations, spiritual upgrades, emotional healing, increased synchronicities, clarity, and downloads of information, prophetic dreams, unexpected turns of events, and breakthroughs, transformative experiences, powerful new beginnings.
Valerie, how long do these types of energies last?
Well, they already started moving away from each other, but I mean, they're still really close. They're not going that fast. To me, when this happens, you get that lineup of these 6 planets or however many at any time. Mm-hmm. It's like they all stand up to the front of the line and put their energy, their significant signatures in, because to me, I feel they know, hey, we're going into a pretty powerful time period. let's all be as strong as we can. So that's how I look at it. That's how I get it from my guides. But
Interesting.
I love it. I love it because those 6 planets. Okay, there's this. Is that the same or is that different, babe?
It's a little bit.
Okay.
It's different. On August 28th, the rare planetary parade aligned Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Each planet brings its own unique energy. Mercury sharpens intellect and communication. Mars ignites energy and courage. Jupiter expands abundance and opportunity, and Saturn balances karma and delivers rewards. Uranus sparks sudden change and surprises, and Neptune fuels dream manifestation. This powerful moment coincides with the end of Mercury retrograde. Set your intentions now and expect a surge in and unexpected breakthroughs to start coming your way. As this cosmic event approaches, prepare for signs, synchronicities, vivid dreams, and deja vu. When you see repeated numbers like 1111 or 222 or 444, make a wish and get ready for success. Fated encounters, unexpected good news, wish fulfillment, and dreams coming true. I never thought about making a wish on the numbers. I think I'll start.
Yeah. And see how that one explained all the flavors of each sign, right? So now don't forget a few of those are in retrograde, but that's okay, because retrograde is having us review. There's stuff we missed. There's stuff not, and they even do that they're helping themselves, even though retrogrades are just from our vantage point because they don't stop and go backwards, but still it's the way it looks on Earth, and it's how the energies are flowing into Earth. So
wow.
So cool.
Let me show this from Laurie Huntsinger. The Global Coherence Monitoring System is a worldwide network of magnetometers that collect a continuous stream of data from the Earth's magnetic field. The readings are off the charts.
Lori, you guys show me where to find that information.
Send us a link, Lori, because I would watch that as much as the human resonance.
Exactly. And this I just did find it Saturday, August 31st. It says minor G1 geomagnetic storm, KP5 threshold reached at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard. So but this has been days. It's been days for these KP indexes. And
oh, absolutely.
Here's another. Okay, this was a M189 solar flare. It just
I saved a list. I think we had 6 Class C solar flares yesterday.
Wow.
I think it was 6 in a row.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find that picture.
See, there's just everywhere that is influencing Earth energetically is it. I mean, it's at places for durations that we've never seen before. There's something major happening.
There is something major happening. Well, I don't see where I saved it. Darn it!
I love that, making a wish. Oh wow, Lori.
Yeah, lots of people do ruby red slippers. She says she does it.
Mm-hmm.
Diane G makes a wish every time. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Randy, the magnetic field energies are currently the same as they were on 9/11.
Mm.
Wow. Let's go down that rabbit hole. Let's see what Venus enters Libra.
Venus enters Libra. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and relationships, makes its transition into Libra, the sign it rules. This shift marks the beginning of a period characterized by harmony, elegance, and grace. For the next several weeks, the energies of Venus and Libra will intertwine, influencing your interactions. Venus in Libra is all about love and connection. Use this time to strengthen bonds, resolve conflicts, and create deeper, more meaningful connections.
Beautiful.
Now, you had a lot to say about Venus entering Libra.
Yeah, Venus in Libra, that's her home sign. Venus loves to be loved, to be nurturing, to to be pampered, all these things. We should, well, let's not use the word should. They said it's best for us to nurture ourselves, to do those things. Take a salt bath, do the things that you need uh, to help your body feel better, because as all those planets are doing their thing, our nervous systems are off the charts. They have been for quite a
Oh,
long
yeah.
time. So Venus in Libra comes in and reminds us, do the little things, do it slow, do it methodical, do it, let yourself enjoy and indulge in those moments that you can. It's important to take that into you, because this new moon is something that is going into us. We need to go inside and really align to how it is, how, who, as we're reinventing ourselves. Let me start there. Who are you? Who are we? And the thing is, all the energies for the new earth are still flowing in, so different we get different inspiration, different ideas come in at different times. But really, if you have that, the new moon, full moon intention list, really focus on that. This is a good one to do that, because she is, it's Virgo is health, nurturing your day-to-day stuff, the things that, to me, Virgos are the earth angels too. It's that part of us that we keep very private in us, in ourselves. We're blessed. We get to hang out with each other and have these types of conversations.
Amen.
A lot of people can't, and they take this time, this spiritual time every day to connect. It's important.
Yes, indeed. Okay, how did we get there? Okay, that's right. Okay, Pluto's changing sign. Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, power, destruction, regeneration, and transformation, is changing signs. It transits from Capricorn into Aquarius. It will stay permanently in Aquarius from November 19th, 2024 until the year 2043, which is a big deal and also explains why we are feeling or experiencing deep changes and transformation. The 6/6, 7/7, and 8/8 portals helped with decluttering, clearing the old, recognizing what is not working anymore, new ideas coming in, and also courage for action and realization of needed change in the physical reality. The rebirth process we are going through is going to give us interesting results. Our reality is going to change fundamentally. A new era is emerging for ourselves and the whole planet and universe. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius. The 9/9 portal brings the energy of endings and new beginnings. And it feels like an era is changing and a new one is beginning. We are jumping timelines. We are growing and moving forward. Our ideas are coming to fruition. We just need to believe in ourselves. Right on.
Right? So we have 9/9 coming up too. Well, that goes on every month, so that's pretty cool. But it is the beginning of eclipse season too. So there's changes. I think they're just off the charts. We won't be able to. I keep trying to feel into it, and I'm kind of shown it's not. It's a surprise.
Right.
I'm like, okay, so I like this one too. Let's see where I go.
All right, September Ascension Energies. Upcoming energetic multidimensional events.
Wow.
Okay. Energetically, September 2024 is bursting with major multidimensional events, continuing the intense momentum of this summer. As we step into eclipse season without pause, the majestic Virgo new moon will be opening the eclipse portal, an accelerated gateway to the higher dimensions, beginning a lunar cycle that peaks with the Pisces lunar eclipse of September 17, and the powerful 9-9 gateway portal will lead into the autumn spring equinox stargate in 2024. And this is culminating at 0 degrees Libra on September 22nd. It's a rare point of galactic equilibrium. With Uranus retrograde kicking up the month, we'll experience 5 planets in retrograde simultaneously, signaling a profound call for a journey deep within. September's amplified energy of closure urges us to dissolve what is no longer true to us, propelling us into quantum leaps and new beginnings. Stay tuned for complete coverage. And then they start talking about September 1st is Uranus retrograde in Taurus. September 2nd is the new moon in Virgo. September 9th is the 9-9 gateway portal. September 17th is the super full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. And September 22nd is the Libra equinox stargate of 2024.
What is that?
Ooh, it's equinox. It's the equinox. The fall equinox.
Oh, right. Fall equinox.
I mean, it's just, but it's not just the fall equinox anymore. It is that stargate opening. It's the way all the planets are lined up and things that are going on. It's epic. It really is epic. As we discover who we are and what we're made out of. You know, humanity is really going to be looking at all that until January or February. So,
interesting.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Okay, Uranus retrograde, September 1st to January 30th, 2025. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Socrates. Ooh, I love that.
I love it too. It's so important.
It is.
If we're reinventing ourselves and recreating Mother Earth, what does that look like? I'm hearing feedback.
Love.
Is that feedback?
I want love and more love.
Is anyone else hearing feedback, or is that just me? Is it me?
I can hear it.
Okay.
Don't look at me, I'm deaf.
Heather, mute. Mute unless you're talking, and I'll mute unless I'm talking, okay? And that will stop the feedback. So, up to you, Valerie. Anything else you want to say about this, or move on to Heather?
Yeah, it's big because you can make big changes. Uranus rules Aquarius. So think of this. As Pluto's going back to Capricorn, right? And he's been in Aquarius. And think about all the forward-thinking, innovative things that have been coming out in society these last 5-6 months. Right? Well, now he's going back to Capricorn. It's a different flavor. It's that top 3%. But Uranus then goes retrograde. And that's still that Aquarian energy. And it's scrambling. To me, it's like, the way I'm seeing it is scrambling the signal. Like, don't look at anything that you've created before. What are you creating going forward? You know, it's really cool.
Heather, it's you. You're muted.
Sorry. Big moves this weekend as Uranus turns retrograde in Taurus and Pluto returns to Capricorn. We're navigating forces of evolution.
Mm-hmm. And it's powerful. And we've never been here before. Think about it. We have never been here before. A lot of these aspects and things, it takes Pluto 248 years to go around, but there's been a couple of, oh my goodness, what was it the other day? one of the trines that hadn't been since 1580 or something. I mean,
Diana, can you tell us?
I don't think she knows. I don't know if I sent. I mean, she might know. I shouldn't say that, but there and this is not a big trine. It was Venus, Neptune. I can't remember, Diana. But I was blown away listening to that. Yeah, because it was a serious joy thing that I was listening to. So I don't think she has that.
Right. Very cool though.
Yeah, to think that something 500 plus years ago hasn't occurred like that in those signs for 500 years. I mean, we're in really unique times. I could go on and on about that.
Diana says she missed the question because she was chewing an ice cream cone, and now I want one. Please say it again. What was it that hasn't happened in the trine that hasn't happened since 15 something or other?
I don't think she's gonna know because I couldn't send it to her. It was a serious joy thing.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's Neptune trine Venus, but I'm not absolutely sure. I have to go back into my stuff. But there's it's
epic.
It's epic, absolutely. But this is so prevalent. It's happening in so many odd instances that we have these out of the box things that, I mean, what happened 500 years ago? And then the way she explained it and brought it to today, it was just like, wow, you know? I mean, I love her.
Who are you talking about?
She's on Serious Joy.
Okay.
She's one of the astrologers.
Right. And what's her name?
Yeah, don't ask me questions.
All right, I'll read the new one, and when you think of it, you can let me know.
Thank you.
The new moon in Virgo, September 2nd, 2024. Focus on efficiency over perfection. Rededicate yourself to your habits. Embrace the feminine. Think before speaking. Embrace sensitivity. Plan for the future. Go after what you desire. Clarity and order will help you thrive.
Oh my God. I can hear her voice. She's Southern, but I can't think of her name. Just escaped me right now.
Oh, no.
It'll come to me probably before.
Okay, Virgo new moon. You want to jot down new ideas, plans, make lists, and create new routines.
Mm-hmm.
Your right ear exercise and ground. Keep a focus on your health. Oh, eat right. Sorry, can't even read. Eat right, exercise, and ground. Organize the chaos and get serious about getting stuff done. Sorry, I just.
I told you it's that kind of energy. I'm just kind of
training from itty bitty training. Okay. Take a fine-tooth comb through your finances. Create better budgets. And for your mantra, say, I am determined to take care of my responsibilities. I am open and ready to embrace new change.
I see her face right here, and I cannot think of her name. That's terrible. Anyway. Can't hear you.
So sorry. Lessons of Virgo season. I'm learning to judge myself less and love myself more. I'm learning that it's okay for me to speak up and ask for help. I am learning how to soothe and release repetitive thoughts. Well, those are good.
New moon in Virgo. Spiritually clean house. Delve into inner work to uproot negative traits and transform them into more positive ones. So you need to emerge whole, balanced, and renewed.
Okay, September astrology. September 1st, Uranus retrograde begins. September 3rd, the new moon in Virgo.
I see that's the second. I don't know. That
That's weird. Yeah.
Must be Pacific time. Sorry.
September 4th, Mars enters Cancer.
That's huge. Go ahead.
Well, you can talk about it.
Okay, Mars going into Cancer. Going to go into Leo. I have it all written down somewhere. It's going to retrograde. It's 7 months. Cancer, Leo. Okay. Mars, who is, the one that helps us take action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in Leo and Cancer, Leo's about to take action with your heart, and Cancer is about a nurturing action, right? So this is not a place. Well, a lot of astrologers will say that it's not a place that he's happy in, but I think it's going to do so much good for the world,
right?
Because of that nurturing. Why would we go to war with somebody and kill all those people? I mean, that to Cancer and Leo that doesn't make any sense, And they started that war last year, the Israeli thing. I remember the day. I can't remember the date. It was in October. Mars was in Scorpio, and they timed it perfectly.
Right.
And Pluto went back into Capricorn, was in Aquarius, but then, and it was like within a couple day period, and that's when they started that war. And you see how long it's been. Right?
Oh yeah.
So let's take those energies and use them for good, right? Which is what's going to happen. I'd say for the next. I mean, I don't think he leaves. Mars doesn't leave Cancer, Leo till June. I think it's June 17th.
Wow.
That long he's out there. I don't have it all right here because I really wasn't going to go into it. It is huge. It's a huge transit. But
you can tell. This was the time for sure to talk about it since it's on September 4th. I was going to say you can talk about full moon one if you want.
Yeah, the full moon. But see, what's happening prior to is powerful too. So I mean, it can get over information overload.
Right.
It can get out of hand. So
I believe that. I have days when I get information overload and it paralyzes me.
Right.
Just like, no more. I can take no more.
I can't do it.
Okay. Then on the 9th, Mercury enters Virgo. And how does that affect us?
Mercury in Virgo. That he's finally coming back because he was there. Then he retrograded back to Leo. So as when he first was in Virgo, he would going to get everything lined up, his ducks in a row, so to speak, right? And then goes back into Leo, and it's spirit saying, if it's not your heart, if it's not your entire heart, what are you doing it for? So him going back into Virgo, now you have the heart involved. Now you can do your ducks in a row and line things up. If you're not using your heart in this energy, people will lose. Like,
right.
Big, it's just no way around it. It's how spirit has been dictating terms. I mean, the whole, 2 years, Diana. I'd say 2 years. It's no joke. It is so serious. And how many times has a planet gone to Leo, retrograded into Leo? Like Virgo, Venus did it last year. There's a lot to this because if you watch it all play out, it's like everybody get in line with your heart. So each planet goes through there. Now everybody else is. I'm talking about the fast movers.
Right.
Mercury, Venus. Mars is not fast mover this year, which is good because that gives everybody those breaks. puts the brakes on a little bit. And then on the new moon, we have the moon and the sun are 11 degrees. So it's 11:11. The degrees. It's at 9:55 p.m. Eastern time, and it's opposing Saturn, who is retrograde Pisces, who's already got the brakes on. So there's braking all through here, and pause. Take the pause. Really think about what you're about to do. Yeah. The breath, breathe, take a pause. I don't know why I can't find this Mars stuff.
Okay. Then we have the full moon on September 18th, which you will be here to tell us all about.
It's actually the 17th. This must be Pacific time, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's going to be within there.
Then the 22nd, the sun enters Libra. The 23rd, Venus enters Scorpio. And the 26th, Mercury enters Libra. We got all kinds of crap going on.
Right. Now look at that. Venus entering Scorpio.
Woohoo.
That'll bring out anything that was trying to hide, itself. Yeah.
Well, here's you a calendar, everybody. Just take a picture of that, snapshot, screenshot of that.
And it's all going to show up.
Yeah. And look, I mean.
Okay, Gina says it happened. The Gaza war started October 7th.
Thank you, Gina. Yeah.
Randy's talking about Stephen Burns. The sun launches new storms at 23-year sunspot high. I hope the flash comes at the tail end of one of these.
I'm waiting too. I'm with you, Randy.
You and me both, Randy, although I do need to stock up on some things for the flash.
I'm at the point where I don't even care. Like, I got to get Valerie.
And then Oil Painter says, Valerie, it was Jupiter and Saturn in 1623 was the last time. And what the heck happened in 1623? I'm not aware. I wasn't here.
It was a square, right? A square? It's a lot. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot, Diana.
Yes, she does. Don't listen to that.
So much going on. Okay, here I got the Mars. Hold on, Mars RX. Okay, he's in Cancer right now, right? He goes all the way to Leo on December 6th. Goes retrograde, stations retrograde, until then he goes back to 2025. So February 23rd. But I know I saw that he's not out of, he's back at his original degree of Leo that he retrogrades in January. June. So December to June is what? 6 months? 6 months. Wow. It's a long time. But that's what he did last year, but he was a Gemini.
Right.
I don't know if you remember that, like all the things we were learning about. It was so much. It's so much.
Every month is so much anymore. It's just totally different than life used to be astrologically. These days, it's just one thing after another. Right. And if you don't think that symbolizes something after years of meh.
Right. And that was that great conjunction in 2020. Well, right before 2019, it was December.
Yeah.
This goes until 2027. Then the astrology starts to go like it used to, because we're going to be stabilized, right? We're going to be in a different spot, and we're going to work with it, because that's what's new and that's what's going on in the new Earth, right?
It's so bloody exciting.
It is. I'm so excited.
Okay, Miss Heather.
What's Diana say?
You're muted now.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
This new moon is a perfect time to take stock of how much you've already achieved this year and to reassess your goals and focus for the rest of the year. The devil is in the details. This isn't the time to get distracted.
No.
Embrace your inner perfections. This is when you need it. So where should you focus your energy sessions? If you do a card reading, this is what they're saying. For the first one, where should I focus my energy season? For the second card, what needs reevaluation? For the third card, where do I need to get more organized? The fourth card, what is just a distraction that I need to ignore? And the fifth card, what project would benefit from my full attention? So if you're into tarot cards, that's the placement. Those are the questions that go with them.
That's good. Okay, and let me bring this up. But maybe you should. If people want that, they can take a screenshot of that or something. I can't hear you, Priscilla. I'm sorry. You don't have to mute.
It was just all that feedback we were getting. It just happens every now and then.
So
I think it's a great idea to take a screenshot of this. I want to do cards to this and see what pops up. I'm always curious like that.
It's the questions that are going to get you.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's the questions.
Yeah. Lord says we'll begin to witness more of the diminishment of the oligarchy on a worldwide level. Oh, I agree 100%.
Yes.
1,000%. We've been waiting for this for 26,000 years. I can't say that enough. And I'm so excited.
Me too. Me too.
It's about time.
It's about time. It's about space.
You know, they have abused humanity for so long. I mean, anyway, we all know the story, but I want to say this: on October 2nd is the solar eclipse in Libra. Okay, that's at 10 degrees. Now think about it. Today's new moon, that's a new moon. Today's new moon is 11 degrees Virgo, right? Mm-hmm. So why did you bring? They were having me something.
And then the full moon's in Libra.
Yeah. The new moon, next month's new moon is Libra.
Next month's new moon is Libra.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see. Oh, I know why I'm saying it. Right now, we have Venus, Black Moon Lilith, South Node in Libra, and Juno. And I think we have Maki there, Diana. Anyway, they're 5, 7, 8 degrees, right? They're gonna in Libra, so they're gonna hit this. The new moon next month in Libra is gonna hit this point. There's something that the divine feminine is saying here with Venus, Black Moon Lilith, and Juno. And I know there's someone else there. I can't remember. It might even be 2 people. I know it's Maki and might be Humea. Anyway.
She says yes on Maki.
Okay, so there.
What is Maki? I'm not familiar with Maki.
Well, it's an asteroid. I mean,
I know, but it sounds like it's Hawaiian or something.
It is. It is. The mother has breasts all over her, can feed everybody. So think about this as food. That's what I was getting ready to say. She has a food vibe, a agriculture vibe, right?
Okay.
We're in Libra, so we want balance, we want fairness, we want justice, we want everybody equanimity. Yeah. So Venus sitting there, Black Moon Lilith. Now Black Moon Lilith is kind of the fear that's coming up about the agriculture, about our ability to provide food, right? But sitting right on top of that South Node. So they can remove that fear. They can remove.
Well, we need to clean up our agricultural practices, don't we?
And we do that once the government's been restructured with Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune, and that's coming about 2026. I mean, we'll see it begin. It's already beginning. They always say that to me, but January, February, we're really going to feel that sigh of relief. Finally, it's effing over. You know what I mean? You know who I mean. You know who I mean, right? And that just it's been a nightmare. And we all do have PTSD from it, and we all do have our nervous systems jacked up.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so it's there's but when I bring in there's so many asteroids and they're all the divine feminine. And feminine is here to and you know they don't get the big plays that Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto get, you know, because there's I want to say 12 at least, Dinah, 12 in there that are holding the energy to go forward. No more of this old patriarchal, capitalistic BS. You know, they're all divine feminine, divine mothers. How many children have been killed? Their children, right? Or all of us. So to me, it's a powerful message that they're in there and they have been traveling this with us since 2020, and they're going to continue obviously until it's done. You know, so I think it's really cool. And Sedna's somewhere. Sedna is 0 Gemini, so she's back there. Somebody else, and I can't remember who. Isn't Maki Maki a roll you get as sushi? Randy, yes, but they got the name from an asteroid. I don't know. I don't know which
goddess more than likely. Is she Maki a goddess?
Yeah, she's a goddess, and she's a fertility goddess. Yeah. So
interesting. Okay, so the dragons draw closer to assist humanity with deep healing that we desire. They are beings of unconditional love who wish to help Gaia and all that live upon her by lifting the vibration higher. Such a beautiful dragon you found there.
Isn't he? I'm in love with him.
Oh, is he the last one? Oh.
Lord. This is important, the dragon and its energy.
Okay, energy update. We're in a time of shedding the layers of trauma, pain, ego, and fear. All of your dark shadows are being brought to the light. This can be very intense and even painful as this purges from your system. This is the destruction of old programming and the rebirth of the new you. This energetic disturbance is forcing you to root yourself deeper into love. After this shift, you will feel that your vibration has totally been upgraded.
That's where we're headed. Look what I just picked. I got the Omega Dragon. It says harness the divine feminine. Just picked it, ladies. Power of creation, intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. I don't know why there we go. And then right with it, I got the Source Dragon. So he's holding the galaxy here. It says it tunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Ah, ruby red slippers. I do too. That's my baby. Look, and then this one was on the bottom, and those are those colors, kind of. My baby. He's always here. He's such a sweetie. No, you can't make it up. Can't. And then here's what, where'd you go? This is what Raven picked for us. We got fellow travelers. Support is all around us, right? So we're all here together.
And look at this. All around us, we're supported by people right this very second. All of you here. I love it.
And there's the rainbow and the peacock. And then it was staying focused, hold the course.
Perfect.
So we're looking, you know, we're and this is us. We're creating the new era. And then the last one was answering the call. The time is now.
It is, and we're all here answering the call. We're all doing it.
We really are. It's so powerful.
Amazing.
Beautiful. I know, Lori. Another rainbow. It's just crazy.
Rainbow. And there's rainbow in our background as well.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love
That energy's been, that came in like beginning of spring. I don't even remember anymore.
I can't remember either. When are you on next, Valerie? When are you
tomorrow afternoon with Sun Psychic Teen. And we usually do, she asks people to put their sun sign, moon sign, and we do readings on them. So that's fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, she said, cool. And then that marathon thing is starting, I think, tomorrow.
Let's start tomorrow.
Diana and I will be together Monday night at 7 on my channel for the full moon, new moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo, very discerning, very particular. If you find yourself, that's not right, listen to that. It seems like we're being a little bougie or something, but it's important because we want it just right. Who is that? Goldilocks?
Yes, it has to be just right.
So, I'm just curious to see how this all plays out throughout the fall and the winter. So much energy going on. What did I miss here? And there's a fire trine with Galactic Center, Chiron, and Mars. That's happening right now. 27 towards. So that's powerful with the Galactic Center there, because the Galactic Center is in play. Well, he's opposing Mars, but then we have him with Chiron over there at 23. So it's got an orb to it, but it's still powerful information. Always comes in from the Galactic Center and flows down into the central sun, down to the sun, and down onto us, right? So Mars is getting that information. Oh my goodness, I just got that. Okay, so Mars is getting this big information before he goes into his little journey with Cancer and Leo.
Interesting.
Yeah, so wonder what that is. And Chiron, of course, is the wounded healer, but he's more. We've gotten to the point where in Aries, we have healed a lot of our internal stuff, a lot of our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's showing us how to. We're not that we aren't working on the wounds as much, but it's now now that you've healed, this helps you. What do you want to create? Who are you? What are you all about? What do you want to be? And then that Mars, right, going into Cancer. So I don't know. It's crazy. It is going to be something to watch this fall.
Sure is. Really, I'm glad you're on twice a month because it enlightens us. There's just so much going on. Who can keep track?
It's a lot. I love it, and thankfully I have Diana and I can talk it here and there, That's what I really can't pull my head out of astrology because there's so much of it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to miss some.
That's so true. That's so true. Well, ladies, it's time for us to go. Thanks everybody in the chat for being here and for your questions and involvement. We love your interactions with us.
Yeah.
Valerie, thank you as always for enlightening us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back on Tuesday with our second version psychic downloads, and we're kind of focusing on the downloads from the sun at the moment. We're always getting psychic downloads, but we're going to this time we're focusing on that. And that's on Tuesday night at 8:00 Eastern. And then next weekend we have Juno on, and oh my God, she was going to talk about moonstones. I've forgotten what the subject is. But it's always entertaining with Juno coming.
Yeah.
So she'll be here on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. And then Valerie will be back the week after that for the new moon. Can you believe how fast things are?
I know. And it's going to be an eclipse. So get ready for that. Release what you don't want. What was I going to say? On Tuesday night, okay, Monday we do the new moon. Tuesday, I'm with Juno. We're doing a trunk show.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, she's going to sell some of her mandalas and crystals. And we're going to talk about all of that, you know.
Do you have that on your channel listed yet on your channel? Is it going to be on your channel?
I'm going to do it.
Keep an eye out on Valerie's channel. Her link is in the description of this video, but keep an eye out for that because Juno does incredible work and she has some pretty fantastic crystals as well.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yeah. And we're going to talk, you know, we're going to talk about all that, all those things. I wanted to point out, aren't you having is it Wisdom Circle?
The Wisdom Circle is on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I forgot it's the first of the month already. Yes, the Wisdom Circle with Terry Suzuki, Terry Lee, Sun Psychic Jean, Wisdom Seeker Joan, Heather, and I. We do that once a month. And this week, and each month it's a different presenter. And this month is Terry Suzuki on the future. Now, if you guys know who Terry Suzuki is, she is amazingly gifted and talented with information. And so this is going to, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like.
I know. I'm excited.
I can't even imagine. So,
did you see her and Jean with the Akashic Records where they were clearing worry a few days ago? Oh my God, it was.
I need to go watch it because it's one of those that if you watch it,
yes,
you get the download. Oh yeah, I got to go watch that.
It's important. It was phenomenal, and you know she has that with quite a few things. These are the things that hold us back as individuals, but as humanity, and it's hard to create that new earth if we have that.
We can't bring all our shit with us. The shit's got to stay behind. Only the love can go forward. So we've got to let go of all of our junk in the trunk.
Yeah, junk in the trunk. Oh
the junk in the trunk's got to go.
We got this. We got it, though.
We got it. We do. We're all doing it one step, baby step at a time. Yeah. You guys go out and shine your light this holiday weekend. I hope you're all blessed with love and joy. Valerie, thank you again. Heather, thank you as always.
And everybody take care of yourselves.
And please.
And ride that wave.
Go hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. To both of our channels, if you don't mind. We would love that. It helps our algorithm. And we can always use more subscribers and hope to reach more people with the information that we're getting channeled through all of us all the time. It's just so phenomenal. We love you all. Thank you for being here and being part of our tribe. Until next time, take care of yourselves.
Love you.